Something is deeply wrong with the heterosexual men. They hate women. They want the woman to cook for them, clean for them, have sex with them, but they don't want to respect them. They don't want to provide for them. They don't want to be loyal to them. And we can't say these men are gay undercover because gay men are loyal to women. They love women. They compliment women. They're always around women, but something's deeply wrong with the conscious mind or the subconscious mind of the heterosexual man. And then you allow these women to have your children, and then you scream you hate them, and then you leave them, and then you don't provide for them, and then you get older, and then you go after a woman half your age, and then you break that woman, and then when she gets to the age around 29 to 35, you call her bitter and ran through because you chose a young woman that trusted you, maybe because she had father issues, and you broke her. You men hate women. But you want these women to have your children. You want them to be 100% loyal to you. And then you start to complain about providing. And then you tell a woman she should meet me where I'm at. What the heck is wrong with you men? You men deep down in your subconscious mind have been programmed to hate women. And the bad part about it, your sons are learning not from what you say, but what you do. So the way you disrespected their mother, the only example of a man they had was you. Now they're breaking their women. And the cycle repeats. Who really benefits from this? All praise is due to the Most High.
Most heterosexual men do not like women. This has been a topic which has been going on social media for quite a while now. A lot of people are coming out to expose heterosexual men who do not like women. Some of these men are married to women, they are in relationships with women, but they don't like women. I'm going to roll the clip, let us watch. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. I'm dying to see them, and I'm going to see you guys at the end.
A lot of heterosexual men don't like women for real. They don't. They like women sexually, but they don't like women. They're not attracted to what a woman is outside of her sexual organs. So then when we get into why a lot of men womanize, or why it's just they're minimizing a woman based off of who she slept with or who she potentially can sleep for, it because it's like you haven't gained the appreciation of the wholeness of a woman yet, and what that wholeness of a woman can bring to your life. A lot of times we'll talk about strength and we'll say men are stronger than women, but that's because we value physical strength. We're not talking about emotional strength, spiritual strength. Yeah. We're not talking about the type of strength that can run a household. And we're not putting that same type of weight. And what I would encourage, and this was the shift that I had to do, is I had to start liking the wholeness of a woman outside of sex. And then when you do that, now you appreciate the things a complete woman can bring to your life. When we talk about the Bible talks about finding a capable wife, right? That capable wife, that person that if you was to stumble, can pick up the ball and start running. And there's a lot of men that have just a wife because they was only concerned about what she can do in the bed. Yeah. And so what I'm just encouraging men to do is just like, and it's for our own benefit, because a lot of us, especially men with some type of means, we end up finding a dependent, not a partner. Yeah, she can fuck us good. But if you was able to stumble, bro, what the fuck is going to happen with your family? And so I just encourage men to be, I'm not going to say more because that's unrealistic to a lot of men, but as attracted to what she brings as a feminine energy to your life outside of just what you're doing in between.
Check this out. And he had that guy, the one that panders to women, that ace metaphor or whatever. And he said something that just, I mean, it's obvious, right? He said, heterosexual men don't like women. They like women sexually and like them for their organs, but outside of that, they don't like what a woman embodies or represents. And I totally agree. But do you know why, though? Do you know why? All right, let's do it. You got to understand that when little boys are growing up, they're really not directed. They're not taught how to navigate life. The only thing that a little boy is taught to do is not be a girl. You throw like a girl. That's girly. You run like a girl. Like every insult that's thrown at little boys has to do with not being a girl, not being feminine. So they are conditioned to believe that feminine is bad, girl bad, woman bad. Okay? No explanation why. You run like a girl, you throw like a girl. Oh my God, ha ha ha, you're such a girl. Why? They have no explanation. There's no reason. It's just girl bad, boy good. And what happens? They grow up with this conditioning and essentially grow up into these heterosexual men that hate women. It's the same way when we talk about racism. Have you ever talked to a racist, ask them, why don't you like black people? They'd never know how to answer that. It's just because they've never really been taught anything. It's just don't like black, don't like black. And so they grow up with this inculcated conditioning of don't like black. They don't know why. They don't know the reason. And this is just to say, fellas, at the core of all of your problems is you.
A lot of men love sex but hate women. Okay, hate may be a bit extreme for some, but a lot of men dislike women but love sex. And they understand that in order to get sex, they need to interact with women. But they do not like women particularly. They do not find them particularly interesting. They definitely do not respect women. They think women are dumb. They don't have much to offer. They're stupid. They just see women as trash. Like, there are a lot of men who see women as sports. Like, the same way men will talk about football, gaming, that's how they'll talk about women. That's how they'll see them. A lot of times, women are like faceless. They're just numbers to men, just something to do. And sometimes that we can have a little bit of a part to play in that as women, in terms of like being so like promiscuous. Like, a lot of men who are promiscuous themselves don't respect women because they interact with a lot of promiscuous women, so they know what women can be capable of. However, of course, if you're dealing in that market where you're dealing with the girls who are going to give it up extremely quickly, extremely often, you are going to be dealing with promiscuous girls, but they don't reflect the whole of the female gender. But I digress. Or a lot of men deal with women who can be bought, whose only criteria really is that their man must have money. And the thing about men is they know that you can't build anything sustainable with a woman who's just after your money. That's the truth. So they just don't respect women because you're just something to be purchased. They also don't respect women because a lot of women are so eager for a man, or so in love, or so eager to keep a situation that they have, that men will lie to them, tell them stupidness that to other men make absolutely no sense. Like, this behavior doesn't match his actions. His words and his actions don't match. His actions clearly show you that he don't give a crap about you, but he's saying, okay, fine, he does when you come crawling and crying, and you're just accepting it. So those men look at you, who's dating their friend, a guy they know, and they think you're stupid, and they just don't respect you because they think you're an idiot. Let me just be very blunt. So understand that to be an exception to these mindsets, you have to be an exception in your behavior. AKA, stop sleeping with men early on. Make a man work to get in your bed, in your pants, to get your snatch. Stop sleeping with these men, because you will sleep with them, they will pursue you to sleep with them, and they will turn around and say your body count's too high, that they don't want a promiscuous woman, that they don't want to use car. Do not listen to them because they're going to argue with you. I am telling you, go and look in my comments of some of the videos. You will know what men really think. Stop sleeping with these men. It is doing you more harm than good. Let these men prove who they are, prove how much they like you, prove how invested they are, and then you can get down with the get down. Stop telling these men that you want them for their money, because when you're saying I only want a man with money, that's what you're saying. You're basically saying I just want money, and that man is the vehicle to the money. Men are not stupid. Like, who is going to respect, value, treasure a woman whose presence is conditional on finances? And I'm not saying get with a broke man, but can you not look with your eyes, listen with your ears to see if that man has money? Don't let the word money come out of your mouth when you're conversating with the man. Don't even ask the man for money. Don't even put yourself in a position where he's having to spend time with you for the first few weeks, months. Like, learn to do a reverse Uno. Because the reality is, if you are able to spot a man with money and you are able to build a connection with him and get to know him, and you're compatible and you like him and he likes you, and it can develop into love, is the money going to disappear when you fall in love? Is he not going to spend money on the love of his life? Ladies, come on, activate. Like, stop telling men. Whenever I hear women just talk about, I need a man with money, or comment, I only want a man with money, or make a man spend money with you. Genuinely, ladies, I love you to death, but I think, you're so dumb. Not in a horrible way, because I love you guys, but it's very dumb. I promise you. Like, men are watching, they're reading, they're seeing, they know what certain girls are on, and they've already set you up. They're lining you up. They're lining you up to steal the box from you, to trick you, to set you up so that you can give them the box. And men will take you out. They will spend money on you, because a lot of men have, you think men have got money to buy drip, to go on holiday, to party, but they haven't got money to line up girls to have sex. They love sex. That's their favorite thing. Of course they've got budget for that. But the budget for smashing and the budget for wifey, two different budgets. So, and finally, please demand respect from these men. Like, please respect yourself. Please love yourself. Men are so much more used to coming into contact with women who don't respect themselves, who don't love themselves, who don't act, who let men get away with everything, who men will disrespect them, waste their time, and then when the man comes back, it's fine, nothing's happened, there's no change. Like, that's, your kindness is not earning you any respect. Your kindness is making that man more comfortable in the fact that he's got you exactly where he wants you, and he's going to continue to dog walk you. So honestly, if you want to build with a man, the best thing you can actually do is respect yourself and check bad behavior. And if bad behavior doesn't change, get your bag and go. You're not polyamorous. You can only have one man. It doesn't have to be the one that treats you mid. Find another man that's going to treat you well. Because it's not every man that's going to treat you well. I think women have this thing where they think it's their job to create the man that's for them and the man that's going to look after them. No. It's your job to find him. Like, you cannot make somebody what they're not. You can only find somebody who's compatible with you. And that should not be taking all the work that I see you lot doing. I'm sorry, it shouldn't be. You shouldn't be having to do graphs and paragraphs and things to figure out how you're going to make this relationship work in month 5. Month 5, month 4, month 6, the first 6 to 12 months of a relationship should pretty much feel like walking on sunshine. And if before 6 months you lot are having crucial issues where you're not talking, where you're beefing, where it's explosive, where you can't get him to do basic things, I hate to break it to you, sis. I hate to break it to you, but you can come back here in a year and I promise you, you will either not be speaking to that guy or you will be stressed, anxious, upset, because that relationship giving you high blood pressure. Okay? So understand that most men do not respect most women. They do not like most women. And with that in mind, make sure that you're the kind of woman, even if you don't want to date men, people should always respect you. So understand you're interacting with people in a way, people meaning men, that they are forced to respect you. Now, like I always say, there's always an exception to the rule. For best results, assume it's not you. Mwah.
Ladies, listen, okay? If you have a man who loves you, okay, hold on to him. Hold on to him for dear life, because most guys are not going to love you. Matter of fact, most guys aren't even going to like you, okay? Most guys just want to hit it and quit it. They want to smash. They just want to get you naked. You understand? You should know this by now. So if you have a guy who loves you, do not take him for granted. Don't play him. Don't disrespect him. You understand? You should be happy that this guy is with you, that he cares about you, and that he loves you. You understand? If you have this type of guy in your life, do not let him go, because it's going to be hard for you to find another guy like this, okay? Hold on to that dude.
It's high time we come to terms with the fact that a lot of men don't like women, but they like sex. So they only like women for what women can do for them. So besties, this video takes us back to the book, What Men Don't Want Women to Know. A lot of men view us as a sex partner, a sex object, a body count, free baby making machine, a source of labor. Men don't like women, but they like sex. They like pussy. That is the reason why they support horrible male behavior. They don't support women. Your opinions don't count. They don't respect you. They don't care about you. A lot of men view you as inferior. They see you to be beneath them. They don't really give a fuck about you. And it's high time a lot of us women need to come to terms with this fact, because a lot of us are still living in this delusion. Just few men actually care about women. 90% of men do not care about women, and most of them only care about women when they finally become fathers and they have daughters. That's when they start developing a conscience when it comes to women. But most men do not like women. The whole system has been built to favor men. They disrespect you, they abuse you, they mistreat you. One of the main points that I read in the book What Men Don't Want Women to Know is if men didn't need us for childbearing and free labor, they would have killed us all together. There is a point in that book, and I'm going to leave the link in the description box so you guys can check out the video What Men Don't Want Women to Know. We did a whole review on the book on this channel. You guys should check it out. What it says is the only reason why men haven't killed all of us all together as women is because they need us for sex and for childbearing. A man will chase you for months, for years, just to have sex with you. He doesn't have any intention of taking you seriously. He has no intention of loving you. He just wants to sleep with you, and he will put in effort to sleep with you, just to sleep with you and leave you after getting what he wants. Like, men have this habit of taking from women, using women, exploiting women, and they will go to any extent, they will use any tactic to get whatever they want from you as a woman. They do this because low-key they don't really like you, they just want sex from you. That is why they manipulate you to get sex. That's why they deceive you to get sex, because they don't like you. A lot of men don't like women. They don't really care about women's feelings. Do you guys think men sit and think, oh, I should really care so much about how she feels? No, he doesn't give a fuck. He's out there with his own boys talking about smashing holes while you are in a relationship with him. He's talking about sleeping with another girl while you are his girlfriend, you are his wife, you are his woman. But he's thinking about another woman. They don't really give a fuck about your feelings. They care about satisfying their sexual desires and their sexual urges. A guy who will go above and beyond to get you, and when he sleeps with you, he doesn't see the need to be consistent, because they really don't like you. They don't like you as a person. They like what you can offer them, which is your body, your box. They want the kitty cat. That is what they want, and that's why they are going to chase you for it. They will play all kinds of manipulative games. They will lie, they will gaslight, they'll pretend, fake their personalities just to sleep with you and leave you, just to love bomb you in the beginning, treat you like you're a queen, like you're everything they ever wanted, and the minute they sleep with you, they treat you like shit. This isn't the behavioral pattern of someone who likes women. A man who likes women won't treat women like shit. There are men who get pleasure hurting women, humiliating women, embarrassing women, breaking down women. This is how they feed their ego. This is how they feel powerful. This is the only thing that makes them feel like they are the man, by belittling you, by hating you, by bringing you down. These men are secretly jealous of you, especially if you're an independent, beautiful, hardworking woman who is secured. A lot of these men, they want to make you feel insecure and small as they feel. So they are going to come into your life to accomplish that mission. You as a girl, you need to be very careful, because most men don't like women. Most men can't even stand you. They're just pretending because they need something from you. What I want you guys to understand is, if men actually like women, there won't be cases of rape, domestic violence, men killing women, beating women up to death. There won't be cases of men mistreating women, abusing women, and creating multiple broken homes. There are so many men who want you to be a mother, but they don't want you to be their wife. They don't want you to be a mother of their kids, but they don't want you to be a wife, because they only want you to carry their seed, but they don't want to commit to you. They don't like you, that's why they don't want to commit to you. And any man who wants to make you a baby mama first before making you a wife, this is the type of man you need to run away from, because a lot of them, they don't actually like you. They just want you to carry their seed, to prove to their homeboys that they are fertile, to prove to their homeboys that they can procreate. But if it's actually committing to you, and even committing to taking care of that kid, a lot of them won't do it. That's why they will get you pregnant, get multiple women pregnant, but they don't care about these women. They don't care about these children. They don't care about their kids. They don't care about the women who they got pregnant. They don't take care of their kids. They don't take care of these women. They abandon these women, go into the streets, creating more broken homes and making new baby mamas, but they don't care about them. And they do this because they just want to prove to the world that they have kids. They want to prove to the world that they can procreate. They are fertile. They are the man. But with no intention of taking these kids and these women as a responsibility. They don't protect these women, and they don't provide for these women. The same reason why men look at you to be inferior is the same reason why they get jealous, they get envious of you, they get insecure. When you're making more money than them, when you're more successful than them, when you have it all, when you're so beautiful and you attract a lot of men, and they are insecure about the fact that you're calling so much attention without trying or without doing too much, they get jealous. They get jealous when they know that you're the only reason why he has clout. You're the only reason why other girls are checking for him. You're the only reason why he has clout amongst his homeboys, because they are looking at you like you're a very beautiful girl. So if you're dating this guy, he's probably the man. But take you out of the equation, he's nothing. There are a lot of you women, you're dating men, and other women want these men because you're in relationships with these men. You are the blueprint. You are the one who is raising his standards up. You are the one upgrading him. But now you are upgrading him and he is degrading you because he's not even up to your standard to begin with. It's high time we stop dating men who don't like women. Most men who don't like women are insecure men. You don't need all of that baggage. You don't need it. So besties, we've come to the end of this amazing video. Don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'm dying to see your comments. I'm dying to see your experiences, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you.